Let's take a trip back to 2005. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man was a huge deal. Batman Begins was just getting started. The idea of a massive, shared movie universe, that was pure fan fiction. And right in the middle of all that, a movie came out that, for a little while, really nailed the spirit of Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four. Now, as the MCU gets ready to drop its own Fantastic Four, a movie with all the money and all the talent in the world behind it, I'm here to defend the underdog. I'm here to argue that the goofy, often forgotten 2005 Fantastic Four is a classic that already has the new blockbuster beat where it counts. Okay, before you click off the video, let me explain. I know a lot of people did not like this movie until this one came out. I know the dialogue is cheesy, the early 2000s CGI is not the best, and Doctor Doom felt less like a menacing dictator and more like an off-brand Norman Osborn. I'm not trying to convince you that the 2005 movie is perfect, because I know it is not perfect. But I am here to say it accomplished its most important job. It gave us a family of superheroes before the Avengers. So, in a way, in the movie world, it was also Marvel's first family. If you don't count X-Men. The movie understood that the Fantastic Four is not really about cosmic rays or saving the world. It's about the messy, loving, and completely dysfunctional dynamic between four people thrown together by a cosmic accident. Looking ahead to 2025, with all of its promises of comic book accuracy and multiversal stakes, I can't ignore that the simple heart of the original has already been removed. First things first, let's talk about the soul of the team. The casting. The 2025 film has an amazing cast. Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Ebon Moss-Bachrach, sorry if I mispronounced that, are all fantastic actors. However, fantastic actors do not guarantee fantastic chemistry. That is lightning in a bottle, and back in 2005, director Tim Story caught it. The casting of Ioan Gruffudd, Jessica Alba, Michael Chiklis, and a pre-Captain America, Chris Evans, was just perfect for the movie's lighter tone. The absolute best part, the thing that held the entire movie together, was the bond between Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm. To this day, Michael Chiklis as the Thing is one of the all-time best superhero casting choices. Buried under a mountain of practical rock prosthetics, Chiklis somehow managed to show us all of Ben Grimm's pain and frustration with just his voice and his eyes. He was angry and grumpy, sure, but underneath it all, he was still the lovable character, Thing, from the comics. And then there's Chris Evans as the Human Torch, years before he was Captain America. Evans was the perfect embodiment of the arrogant, charming, and totally anger-causing Johnny Storm. He was a prankster and a hothead, bringing an energy that felt like it was pulled right out of the comics. The constant bickering between Chiklis's Ben and Evans's Johnny wasn't just for laughs. It was the movie's heart. It felt like two brothers who drive each other crazy, but would, quite literally, walk through fire for each other. This dynamic is consistently pointed to as the film's biggest strength. Even the performances of Ioan Gruffudd and Jessica Alba, which sometimes gets criticized, worked perfectly within this family structure. Gruffudd's Reed Richards was the classic, socially awkward, super smart father figure. This new cast has a tough act to follow. Pedro Pascal has even admitted that he's aware of how the fans feel about him playing the character. While he is a phenomenal actor, the pressure is on to be as good, if not better, than Ioan Gruffudd. The 2025 cast is full of stars, but can they create that messy, lived-in family vibe that the 2005 cast made look so easy? That is one of the big questions that fans have for this new movie.